Hey guys, it's me, LeBron James. I mean, the Braun Gaming. My bad, my bad. And in this video, I'm gonna predict the NBA playoff bracket. So yeah, let's get right into it. All right, guys, let's start off in the West. We have the Thunder versus the Pelicans. Congratulations to the Pelicans for beating the Kings last night. However, I do think the Thunder are a better team, and I believe the Thunder will win this game. Win this game. I mean, like this series, you know. By the way, guys, I'm a casual NBA fan, so I'm not really an expert, but I'm gonna try my best to predict this as accurate as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna say the Thunder. You know, I'm gonna go 7 games. I mean, I think the Pelicans are a bit underrated. I know they don't have. I don't think they'll have Zion this series. I'm not sure if he's gonna come back. Well, I'm not sure if he's actually gonna come back, but we'll see. But even still, like, I think the Thunder will win this, but I think it's gonna be a close series because, like, the Thunder are a pretty young team. Their average age is 22. I think they're gonna struggle with the pressure, you know. I think they'll still win because they are a better team than the Pelicans in the end. So I think that's why they'll win. But again, I think because of the pressure, I think they're just gonna crumble a little bit, but not too much. But I still back them to progress to the next round. Clippers versus Mavericks. I got the Mavericks in 6. 33% of fans think the Clippers. That's crazy. Nah, but the reason why I think the Mavericks will win is because, like, I think in terms of quality, I think it's probably equal. But in terms of, like, recent form, like recent, like, you know, they've been winning a lot of games as of late. So, and plus, ever since that trade to get, like, Gafford, you know, and Washington, they've been better. They've been a better team, I think. Clippers, they're a good team, you know, but it's uncertain if Kawhi Leonard will return in this series. He might, but again, I just don't know. Plus, players like Paul George, Westbrook, Harden, they're not really the greatest players when it comes to playoffs, you know. So I think Luka and Kyrie is gonna cook them in 6. Yeah, Timberwolves versus Suns. This is a tough one to predict because, you know, Timberwolves, they're a better team, you know, based on seeding. But, you know, the Suns, they do have some of the best players in the league, like KD, D-Book, Bradley Beal, I guess, Bol. Nah, but the Timberwolves, the Suns, I'm gonna go in 7. The Suns, I know it's crazy, but, you know, I just think, I don't know, man. Something tells me that the Timberwolves are gonna crumble. I don't know. I just feel like, I think Ant is gonna have a good series, like Anthony Edwards. He's a really good player. I don't think he's a superstar yet, but, like, I think he's gonna have a pretty good series. He might have, like, one bad game, but other than that, I think he's gonna have a pretty solid series. Not sure about Cat and Gobert though. I don't know. I think they're gonna sell. I just have a feeling they're gonna sell. So yeah, Carl ZSTS Towns, he's gonna sell. Nuggets versus Lakers. Nuggets in 4, easy. I mean, the Nuggets own the Lakers every single time. Last year when they played in the playoffs, they sweep them. It's gonna happen again. Jokic is LeBron's daddy, and I expect the Nuggets to sweep the Lakers. If the Lakers, for every game they win, the Lakers win, I'm gonna do an hour stream of me glazing LeBron. So every time the Lakers win a game in this series, I'm gonna do an hour stream on YouTube of me glazing LeBron James. I'm being that serious. So, like, if the Lakers end up, like, losing this series on 6, like, if they lose 4-2, I'm gonna do 2 hours of me glazing LeBron. And if they win the series, I'm gonna do 4 hours of me glazing LeBron. So yeah, that's how confident I am that the Nuggets will sweep them. I mean, but I'm being that serious. The Nuggets will sweep the Lakers. Mark my words. Let's stay in the West, because why not? The Thunder versus Mavericks. This is going to be a very, very, like, juicy, mouth-watering series, all right? I think this is going to be one of the greatest series of all time. This will go down the history books. This will be one of the greatest series of all time. Shea versus Luka, 2 MVP caliber players. It's gonna be crazy, honestly. So I think the Mavericks will win in 7. It's gonna be a very close series. I think Luka is gonna be the reason why they're gonna win this series. You know, yeah, man, it's gonna be very, very, very exciting to watch this series if it happens. Thunders versus Mavericks. It's gonna be crazy. You know, Suns versus Nuggets. I got the Nuggets in 6. They played each other last year, and Nuggets won. I think it's gonna be the same thing again. I think the Nuggets are a better team than the Suns. I don't know, man. I feel like Booker's gonna have a very bad game 6, Booker and KD as well, and that's how the Nuggets are gonna win. Trust me, I think that's what's gonna happen. Yep. Western Conference. I'm gonna save this till later. I'm gonna save this till later. Mavericks versus Nuggets. It's gonna be a good series, but I'm gonna save this for later. Let's move on to the East. Celtics versus Heat. Most people are actually picking the Celtics. A lot of people are picking. Look, 94% of fans. This is the biggest percentage I've seen, like, so far in this bracket. Like, I don't know, man. The Heat, Miami Heat. You know, they were in the finals last year. They were the 8th seed, and they made it to the finals. They beat the Celtics in the Western Conference, in the Eastern Conference Finals. They beat the Celtics before as well, like in 2020, I think. Yeah, the Heat, they know how to beat the Celtics. Heat, they have Jimmy Butler, Bam, they have Terry now, the hero. This team is pretty good, and because of that, I'm gonna go with Celtics in 4. Yep, Celtics in 4. Actually, I'll give them 5. I'll be generous. Yeah. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I know the Heat are very insane in playoffs, but the reason why I have the Celtics in 5 is because the Heat don't have Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler, I think, is gonna miss the series because he's gonna be out for several weeks. Had they have Jimmy Butler, probably would have been a much closer series. But you know, also let's not forget, this is probably the strongest Celtics team I've seen since like the late 2000s, early 2010s. So yeah, Tatum, Brown, they have a pretty good supporting cast now with Porzingis, Drew Holiday. Yeah, this Celtics team is much better than last year. So yeah, I think the Heat, they're gonna get screwed. They're cooked. They are cooked. Cavs versus Magic. Only 33% of people think the Magic will win. I think they will win this series. They'll win in 6. They'll win in 6. I think Magic are a very young team, right? They're a pretty young team, but I don't know. I think it's because of the theme song. You know the theme song, Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic. Yeah, that's the reason why. Honestly, I mean, Ben Carroll, he's an all-star. He's pretty good. But here's the thing about the Cavs, though, right? Like last year, they're pretty much the same team. You know, Mobley, Garland, Jared Allen, and of course, Spida. I think they're gonna be a first-round exit again. I think they're a bit overrated, the Cavs. I think they're the better team, but something tells me that the Magic will upset them. You know, something tells me, man. This is a gut feeling pick, all right? Bucks versus Pacers. Why do 68% of fans, they actually think the Bucks are gonna win? Hell no. Pacers in 6. The Bucks are in free fall. They literally have a fraud as a coach, Doc Rivers. Ever since they appointed Doc Rivers, they've been bang average. This series is gonna be heated because like I think in one of the games, Giannis wanted the game ball, but like the Pacers were not giving it to him, and it caused like a lot of like drama and all that. So yeah, this is gonna be a very heated series. I don't know if Giannis is gonna play the full series. I think he's injured right now. So again, I'm not sure if the Bucks are gonna be fully healthy for this series, you know. And I'm not really a big fan of Dame this season. He's not been that great. He's been good, but like not. Brunson's better. Anyways, the Pacers, I think they're gonna win in 6. Like they've beaten the Bucks like 4 times this season. So yeah, I think the Pacers will beat them in 6. Yeah, had they had that Griffin coach, I think I probably would have leaned the Bucks, honestly, but no. I think Doc Rivers will self-sabotage this team. And last but not least, Knicks versus Sixers. This is actually the most, I think, of all series in this bracket. I think it's gonna be the closest one. I honestly, it's really hard to tell which team's gonna win. The Sixers should not be a 7th seed. They are a much better team than 7th. Like, they're better than the Pacers. They're better than Magic. They're better than the Cavs. It's just the reason why they're 7th is because Embiid missed half the season. But you know they have him back. They have Maxey as well. Pretty good players. I think the Sixers could definitely pull an upset. You know, like they're a really good team still. And it's an unfortunate matchup for the Knicks. But you know, I'll give them credit. You know, they could have easily lost to the Bulls last game and been the 3rd seed instead. But you know, credit to the Knicks, they won all the smoke. The Knicks, they have a pretty good defense, you know, just like Timberwolves. No, not as good as the Timberwolves defense, but you know, Knicks do have a pretty good defense. So it's gonna be tough to really for the Sixers to score on the Knicks that much. You know, I know they have Embiid, arguably the best player in the league, but you know, like I think Hardenstein and Anunoby, you know, they're gonna guard him in a way. The series is gonna go all the way. I think they're gonna win in 7. I think they're going to win in 7. All right, Eastern Conference semifinals. Celtics in 5. Yeah, I think they're going to easily take care of business against the Magic. The Magic are a good team, but the Celtics, they're a much better team. They should be able to win this series easily. Like, yeah, they should. Pacers versus Knicks. I'm going to go Knicks in 6. I mean, I think the Knicks are a better team than the Pacers, you know. I think the thing with the Pacers, they are a really good offensive team. A pretty good offensive team. They're going to play against a pretty good defensive team. So it's pretty much offense versus defense. And you know the saying, defense wins championships. So just for that, I'm going to go with the Knicks. Celtics versus Knicks. Yeah, I have to go with the Celtics. Again, they are the best team in the East by far. I think they're going in 6. I'll give Knicks 2 games. Yeah, I think the Celtics are going to win. But I won't be surprised if they choke. Because, again, I don't really trust the Celtics because they do choke. like last year they lost to the eighth seed. So like, you never know with the Celtics. You just never know. So yeah, I think they'll win, but again, I don't think it's gonna be pretty. So yeah. And moving on to the Western Conference Finals, this is gonna be another tough one to predict. Man, who do I pick? I actually have no idea. Give me a second, guys. Give me a minute. Let me think. All right, I made my decision. The Mavericks. I think they've been a much better team since the trade. The Nuggets. They're the defending champions. However, I think they're a bit weaker than last year. I don't know. Just something tells me that, I don't know. I feel like the Mavericks will be a bit more hungrier. They'll be a bit more hungrier than the Nuggets. So, just for that, Nuggets in 7. No. I mean Mavericks in 7. My bad. Yeah, the Mavs will be in the finals. Luka, Kyrie, they're gonna ball out. I think Gafford will do a pretty good job in guarding Jokic. I think that is gonna be the Nuggets' downfall, is that Gafford is gonna probably be guarding Jokic at all times. So yeah, I think it'll cause Nuggets some trouble. For that, I'm gonna go with the Mavericks. This is the finals. The Mavericks versus Celtics. Luka versus Jason Tatum. Tatum back in the finals. Again, I said it before, I don't trust the Celtics. The Mavericks, I think they're on fire. So I'm gonna go with the Mavericks in 6. I know it's crazy. I did not think I would pick the Mavericks to win the championship, but genuinely, who's gonna stop them? Like I'm being for real. Like, who can stop the Mavericks? Like, Luka is an MVP in my opinion. I think Luka is an MVP player. I think he should win the MVP this year. He's gonna be huge for them. Kyrie is gonna also be huge for them. The Kyrie Luka pair up, they're really good. I think they're really good. Players like Gafford, he's also pretty good as well. I think the Mavericks are gonna win in 6. I feel like the Celtics are gonna choke again. I don't know, man. I think Tatum's gonna have he's gonna have a nightmare series. I think their best player is gonna be Al Horford. I'm gonna be real with you. So, anyways, guys, these are my predictions. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I'll be happy to read your comments. Just let me know if you agree or not. But yeah, anyways, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!